Are you kidding?
Well, I'm not done yet.
Dwight, this fits in the palm of my hand. You haven't blown them up enough. Why have you chosen brown and gray balloons?
They match the carpet.
What is that? It is your birthday period.
It's a statement of fact.
Not even an exclamation point?
This is more professional. It's not like she discovered a cure for cancer.
I can't believe how bad this looks.
Hi, Twitch.
Hi, Twitch.
Hi, Twitch.
Why are we whispering?
Because you said not to talk over each other, so we made quiet.
That doesn't actually help. You can still talk over one another.
What's up, Twitch? Let's get lit.
Hi, Twitch.
Hello, Twitch.
Turn
All right.
up.
How many players are we sending?
All
lot.
of the players.
All right. We're gonna go here. Here we go. No, we're gonna do this right. Epi, who are you bringing?
Grunt?
Okay. Immediately regretting saying everyone could come. Aladar, who's coming?
Let's roll out Besh for this one.
Awesome, we got two characters that can't talk. All right.
Yes.
Beth, what are you doing? Excellent insight as always, Beth. Bogle.
I don't think she's here.
I know. I read.
I'm bringing Redneck Elliot. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna communicate with these guys.
Firefly, please save me.
I save you.
Who are you bringing?
I could bring Allura.
Okay. It's starting to look up. It's starting to. If only just slightly. Alright. Kaylin, who are you bringing?
I will be bringing
Andy
Freya.
could go, by the way. This
Oh,
is a
could she then?
non-combat
I'll take-
one shot.
Okay, then I will take
That's why I'm
Andulia.
willing to take all of you.
I'm bringing. Oh, it's not combat.
It is non-combat. You're already locked in. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Hold on, Michael. Who are you bringing?
Really?
I didn't know I was
Only
gone
have
for like
one-
3 hours.
only have-
I was
only
gone
have
for like
one
3
character.
hours. Okay.
God, you're already drunk, aren't you?
No. Hopefully not. Otherwise, it's gonna be a really long night.
Well, then wait. What's the point then? Get the
Long
drinking.
or fun?
If I'm drunk off not beer number one, we're in trouble.
No, we're fine. You're in trouble.
No,
Zev.
we're in this together.
The
Peppers.
drunk.
I'm bringing Abner.
Abner. Okay. There might be sneaky butt spanking. I'm worried for all of your characters.
Sorry.
Mira.
I'm bringing Radowin.
Radwin, okay. Alright. Epi.
I rolled
need-
that 1d100.
Okay, don't care. So grab. You're supposed to be grabbing all these characters. I need them all in a line.
Zev, I'm in as a player. I'm locked in as a player. I don't have GM status right now.
You're a terrible person. Alright,
No.
Zephy, who's coming?
Oh, I was just here to listen in. That's all.
Oh, nope, too late. You're in the channel. You're going.
I'm sorry. What? But,
No, you're playing. No, I'm sorry.
But
Nope,
but-
my birthday. You can't. You don't have a choice. Sorry.
oh shit,
Bye,
that's right.
Sophie.
It's your birthday. Well, wait, no, your birthday's tomorrow.
It's a birthday
Technically.
fucking weekend. Okay.
Well,
The
technically-
UK is already celebrating my birth. God
Yeah,
damn it.
we're starting it already. Come on, guys. Get on our level.
Fuck off.
It was Sam's birthday before it was his birthday here.
You're
I
damn
guess
right.
I'll bring BB because I don't think Cat's shoot is completely ready yet.
This is social. As long as you have some skills selected, you might survive. Let's see.
Yeah,
Michael?
definitely bringing BB then. I need someone with charisma.
Okay.
Oh God, it's social, and I'm bringing
Oh,
Michael.
no, we
This
have
is gonna
got
be
I
a
BB
blast.
in the same
This is
room?
gonna be fucking amazing.
Redneck
Bash.
Elliot.
Hey, don't be
Bash
moving,
is one,
don't be moving
obviously.
characters. I don't know which of the you is.
I
Alright.
am doing it.
And finally, Starry. Who are you bringing?
So long as we're not going to the north. If we're going to the north, then I'm giving Kitty.
You have no clue where you're going.
Okay, then Mary.
Just like
Mary it
Johan
is.
So to the north we go.
Exactly.
Mother of
So you head up to the north.
We're going to the Underdark.
Why are people switching characters around? Why are you moving characters?
You said get all the
Ooh,
characters
what?
together.
Yes, I did. I made a line, and then you've consistently moved that people away from that line. There is no
Welcome
tree.
back, Beth.
I don't see a
There's
line.
no rain. No gent. No Aaron. Did I get one from Mira? Mira? Who are you taking? Or is she gone?
I'm bringing Radowin.
Radouin. So there's 8 of you, correct? I have Andy. Oh no, I don't have a token for either of your
11
characters. God damn it! You people are terrible. Especially those of you with DM access. Epi. Alright, so I gotta get a token for Grunt.
Myself on this one.
Make sure that you, Oh, really? Your sheet's this fucked up?
Zev,
Yes.
I'm already at disadvantage for all skill checks.
I'm more. So yeah, I can't make a token for you because I can't drag your picture off your thing. And I'm not reloading row 20. So you can either...
What?
I need a token for you because you didn't do it.
Oh, we already had one. From the...
It wasn't there.
What? The one shot.
Did you drag it over? Back to the token page?
You never told me to. I don't know these things unless I'm told.
See, this is why you guys can't have nice things. Alright,
Yeah.
all the players right here?
No,
You
This
never
right
had
here.
definitely fun those things.
So again, Grunt, Besh, Andulia, Radowin, BB, Allura, Redneck Elliot, Abner, Michael, and Mary. Do I hear any other characters? Did your character not get called? Okay. Here we go. We are starting off on fire right now. And I haven't even started the timer, so yeah. Now we're officially on the clock. God damn it. I just wasted 12 minutes of my life. Alright. So, what is everyone doing right now?
Mary's chilling out in the wolf with Radwin and just being bardic as all hell.
Redneck Elliot is out in the Northern Forest inside of his new lodge.
A new lodge.
Fancy. Oh, BB is just in her room, I guess.
Just in a room chilling.
Yep, just chilling out, reading a book. So, yep.
Okay. So, those of you that have not answered, you're in the wolf. Redneck Elliot, and those that are not in the wolf, you feel like you need to be pulled to the wolf.
I feel like I need to be pulled to a wolf, and I start sprinting out over there.
Okay. So, as all of you enter the wolf, including one, are you still in squirrel form?
You cut off, Steph.
Are you still in squirrel form, Besh?
No, he's not at the moment. He is still in the forest, however. So he shall be heading over to the wolf gingerly.
Allura would follow.
Yeah, as would Andy.
Okay. So all of you are sitting down in the wolf. It's a lovely night. You know, some might say an eve of a great day. And all of a sudden the door opens up as Merlin's standing there, and he slams his staff twice on the ground and looks to all of you. You. All of you. You know who I'm talking to. I have a job for you.
Do I need to get my suit and my sunglasses? Michael looks at him.
If you'd like to look dapper as fuck, yes.
Does this include music?
It could. It's up to you.
I brush my butt.
Golden shower. I think we need to go get our suits on.
Was the acorn? I'm with you.
Rush upstairs to go get our suits on.
is watching this like, the fuck is going on?
Phoebe is mirroring that look. Like she's never met Merlin, so she's like, "What? Who is this? I don't know who you are."
Who else amongst you is ready for the call?
Andulia looks over at Besh for a moment and then back to Merlin and says, well, if this is a social encounter, let me go and quickly grab my robes and tell my husband that I will be away and I shall be right back.
Your robes. I'm sorry. We can't let you go home.
Why?
Have I met him before?
Because your next stop is the famous mirror.
Okay.
Excellent.
As all of you are going to get dapper as fuck.
It's of interest.
I have a question.
Merlin looks to you, nods, and then just points to the door. He's answered your question. So, down comes strutting Fuzzy Acorn and Golden Shower as they walk out.
And Roddy. I'm
And
sexy
Roddy.
and I know it. Who wants an acorn? And I start showering the air with acorns.
Merlin pushes the door open as Blinky is there in a tux and shades. Normal size.
Blinky. Michael's so pumped. Roddy's got his little suit and as Roddy is Michael's Pact of the Rod Keeper. Or Rod of the Pack Keeper, or whatever the hell it's called. I'm just excited.
Think of the
now.
other thing.
That's right. And he's got a pair of sunglasses and a suit matching Michael's. Michael's got his hair slicked back. He's ready to go.
Okay. He tells you, you guys lined up. He looks you over, you're good. He looks to Andulia. He says, all right. I need a code name, Andulia.
She narrows her eyes and looks at him in absolute confusion. Says, Owl?
It needs more than just that. I mean, he's the Fuzzy Acorn. We could have called him Acorn, but that's not very funny.
Do you want to know why they call me Fuzzy Acorn?
Shit! And he puts his finger up in Elliot's mouth, casting silence on Elliot.
Thank you.
Oh my
your code
gosh,
name.
thank you. Little Owl, I guess? I don't...
Okay,
Where are...
at least you're good. At least you're trying. I'll give you credit for trying. And he just says, now go outside. To the mirror. Ball gown, showgirl outfit, pantsuit, you pick. And he just kind of like hurries you out into the snow.
Baby?
So, he then looks to Radwin. What's your code name?
Can I think about this for a moment?
I need it now. The world could end, and you might not have a code name.
The Cardinal.
Alright, the Cardinal. You know what? You don't get to pick your outfit. And he just says, to the famous mirror with you. Or the, whatever the fuck it's called. Jada Raven or whatever. He looks to you and goes, Bibi, right?
Yes.
What's your code name?
She looks up for a second and then like her eyes flutter as like inspiration hits her. The Siren.
Okay. You know what? You don't get to pick your outfit either. I got you covered. And he just kind of like hurries you out.
She damn near skips out. She's excited.
To the famous mirror. So, he then looks to Allura. Allura,
Yes.
what is your code name?
Shadow.
Shadow. Like the shadow. Like fuzzy shadow.
The Shadow.
The shadow. Oh, you're the only one. Okay. And he says, All right. To the famous mirror with you. You must pick out your outfit.
Okay.
He then looks to Abner. I don't know where you just took your token. I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty sure you just somehow died. But Abner.
Hello.
What is your code name?
The Trapmaster.
Yaha's brother, understood. And he
Okay.
pushes you out the door. And then the final three. He looks to Mary. What is your name?
My name or my code name?
The only one that matters right now.
I've always liked the name of Starlight.
Death Star, understood. That is your code name. Starlight's not very scary, you know.
Okay.
Kind of pushes
I
you
suppose.
out. Pushes you out towards the famous mirror. He
She
looks.
goes.
He looks up and looks to Besh, and says, "Grunt, right?"
Stands forward and goes, yes.
Oh, but he grunts. Why wouldn't his name be Grunt?
I don't know.
What's your
He's-
code name?
Bash
With
just
a deadpan. With a deadpan face, he goes, I'm Cuddles and he's Dimples.
Oh, so you've already decided that you're on a team. Understood.
Bash blinks, looks at the person next to him, and just like looks kind of shocked, like without like saying anything.
And he just starts pushing you out. Merlin's done. Your code names are assured. That being said, Grunt and let's see, Andulia, you get to pick your outfit. What are you going as? You have no clue what you're going to, at all. You know that Merlin's going to send you somewhere, and you're going to have a job to do. It could be a ball, it could be a tavern.
Okay. Andulia will, I guess, select. I guess
Literally,
she'll select a
Asuka-
ball gown.
Okay, you get a ball gown. He actually picks Asuka up by the ear.
Who
And
is
pulls her
actually
out.
asleep in the bar.
Yep. And says, and just looks at you in the face like it's weird because he's almost your height, as you're super short, because you're like 4 something, right? Or did you grow?
Yeah.
more than that? And
I'm
Merlin
I'm
just
about-
has his hand at the back of your head and goes, I feel like I know your soul in 2 different places. It's weird. The camera pans into this like semi-romantic shot, but it's not romantic. And he goes, your code name is the Fuzzy Fox. And he pushes you out the door.
Yes.
As you have now joined the one shot.
Yay.
You were given a suit made to look like you're a walking fox. It doesn't have the hat. The hat is not attached. It is actually like almost like a top hat. It's a fox top hat.
That's so cool.
I am just looking for your token so I can add it. All right. So, Andulia is in a ball gown. Raduin, what was your code name again? The Cardinal?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are just, the drow just looks at you. Oh, you're the Cardinal. And he just pushes you into this room. Just fabric all around you. You don't see, before you exit, dressed like an actual cardinal in the Catholic Church. Big tall hat, white flowy dress with like, the red thing. You are now an actual cardinal. So enjoy that. Bibby, you're
Holy
the
cow.
siren, right?
Yes.
You are pushed in to another closed room by the drow. She's the siren. I know this. And all of a sudden, just like you swear you smell fish at some point. Basically, you walk out and you look like you're the best I can explain it. They were doing a show about sirens in Vegas. You're one of their showgirls.
Oh dear God. It's cold outside, Seth.
Fashion does not care about temperature. Okay? Yeah.
Oh, this is
You're gonna
I'll
have to
learn.
wear
very
knock
awkward.
it cold, girl.
Yes.
You are allowed to choose yours. However, anything you choose must be black and gray. Because your codename is the Shadow.
That's fine. She will go with a ball gown, so it's nice.
Alright, black and a gray ball gown. Abner,
Lots of room for daggers.
Yeah. Oh,
you are dressed up as your sister. However, it says you have a sign around your neck that just says, "I'm actually her brother." But ball gown, jewelry, everything to the nines.
I just look at the camera. And then I squint my face.
Mary, or should I say Death Star? What would you like
Yes.
to wear?
Ooh, I've actually on Pinterest right now, and I see this amazing ball gown looking dress that's like super pretty. Hold on.
Okay, you have a ball gown dress that has the pattern of the Death Star on it and is white.
Yes.
And gray. And at some point, and you kind of get that the drow was taking your piss out of the half drow because that large circle, like where the laser is right on your ass.
Mary is amused.
And everywhere you go, like for something like it's enchanted with you take a step and it's a noise.
Mary is very amused.
So Merlin goes, all right, very well. Interesting choice of costumes for some of you. Interesting choice. We'll be breaking up in teams. Apparently, the new guys decided that they're a team.
You forgot our costumes.
I told you just get regular ones. Suits and
Oh.
suits and stuff.
Can I
Cuddles and
trade?
nipples. He looks to Michael and Elliot. Then are you going to be a team then?
I look to Golden Shower and raise up my hand for a high five.
Golden Shower looks at Fuzzy Acorn and gives him a high five, and then moves Roddy over to give him a high five as well.
And then Blinky also gives you a high five.
Blinky gives us a high paw. It's awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
He actually blinks up to the height where your hand is, and then paws down at you.
This is why Blinky is the best dog ever.
All right, so Grunt and Bashimi, what is your team name? You are Cuddles and Dimples, but what is your team name?
Bash blinks and remains silent.
The Cuddles and Dimples, the amazing entertainers. Extraordinaire.
Some bullshit. Gonna call them those two. Okay. Way to already fuck up the list. Good job, Epi. He looks to Golden Shower and Fuzzy Acorn. What
I got this. We're
No, I got this too. I got this too.
okay. You wanna say our
Would you-
ideas together?
Would you like to confer?
Yeah,
I was
let's
thinking
confer.
of the blinking acorn.
I was thinking of the fuzzy shower that blinks with a rod.
so long.
Which one are you going with?
Let's just go with yours. It's your choice.
The blinking acorn.
The Blinking Acorn. Okay.
The
Does
fuzzy
anyone else want to immediately declare that they are partners with someone?
I pick Andy.
I was actually thinking Foxy Ladies of the Night, but okay.
That'd work.
Foxy Ladies of the Night?
Yep.
Wait, did we somehow go uneven again? Jesus Christ. I'm going with it. All right. Two of you. There's a pair, and then there's a 3-man. So it's Foxy Ladies of the Night?
Yep.
Okay. So. Who's doing what? Is Radowin and BB going together, or Radowin and Mary? What is going on here? I need teams. Come on, people. We wasted a half hour. We don't even have teams.
I guess getting all the 3 bards together for this one.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I could join the lures.
The 3 bards
is
together?
like, I don't know these people.
They just grab you by the arms, BB, and drag you. Merlin says your code name. You were definitely the most oddly dressed out of everyone.
Me?
Are you really going with the previously used name?
We're going Backstreet Bards.
What? And he looks. Merlin
The
looks over.
reunion
He goes,
tour.
Just so you know, I mean, Lucina was in that group. Ugh. All she did was cry.
She passed out once or twice.
Can we be the showstoppers? Considering something else? I feel like the name has been tainted somehow.
Oh, I know one. Blink Dog 182.
Seth,
yes!
to have a tail.
No, hold on a minute. You're not going Blink Dog.
What? Yes, you have a full tail. Full fluffy tail.
Ganazi.
None of us are Ganazi.
Which
The single bards.
Alright.
Actually, let's go with Rad and the Babes.
Mary just glares at
Really?
Rodwin.
Really?
The Beach Bards.
I was gonna go with Destiny's Bards.
I like that one.
Ooh, I like
Destiny's Bards it is. Overruled. Alright. Lickster, Lurin, and Abner. Are you teaming up?
I guess so.
Might as well.
What is your team name?
Shadow Trap.
Shadow what?
Trap.
Shadow Trap? I like it. I like the play on the word. I like it. Okay.
Parent Trap?
I
Shadow
searched
Trap.
my ponytail.
Because Abner's technically a trap right now.
Oh gosh.
So, Merlin looks at you. Alright, you all have your mission. I'll send you through the portal right now. Ready?
Yes, I think.
What?
Michael Blink.
No more portals, please.
Acorn!
Okay.
Wait, portal?
Snaps a large circle opens.
Wait, what mission? I just contract the wall.
Go, 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 go!
Asuka grabs Andy's hand and they jump through.
Yep, let's do this.
Golden
Ask
Shower
Andy
grabs
through.
Fuzzy Acorn's hand, whether he likes it or not, and goes through.
Blinking Acorn.
Adventure!
There's what? How many teams? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, the ladies of the night, being the first through, get 5 points. Blinking Acorn picking up 4 for second place. Who wants to run through?
Lurin
Come on.
and Abner run through.
Alright, Laura, the next in.
Bash
For 3 points.
Grunt will stomp through.
And then Alright, Grunt, from you I need an athletics, and Radwin, for your team I need an athletics. Who beats who in?
On it.
Is that from both of us?
Just one.
I rolled. I'm waiting for it to.
At disadvantage, you're still winning, Grunt. As the bards go to run through, Mary's just like, what mission? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. You should do that. And she's through. But you did get 1 point. You guys all crash land in a coat closet. Like, there's not enough room for all of you. You're comically all stuffed in here together in your crazy outfits. But you can hear beautiful music being played outside.
Mary looks to the other two bards.
They've got their hands on my
You're
acorns.
fine. Not for this one. Don't worry about it.
Asuka puts her hand on her acorn slingshot.
You can't reach it. And neither
feel
can
someone-
Elliot. You're like in a dead eye stare at each other.
Look, I feel someone grabbing my acorns.
And someone's trying to get my slingshot.
Julia is like, I've already
No,
had
Blinky's
somebody
outside
fall
already.
on my boobs earlier. Whoever has their face in my boobs better move right now.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We will figure out who that is.
Or
There is 11 members. 7. 2. That's Mary's face on your boobs.
Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. This freaking. And then she just backs away quickly and.
You can't
There's
move.
no room
You
to
are
back away.
Yeah, your face is pretty much there. The only person not in the closet right now is Blinky the dog, who's actually holding Roddy, and they're sitting outside.
Can I make another athletics check to try push?
Asuka opens the door.
The door's already open. You
Asuka
all were just
steps
sitting there.
outside.
Well, Asuka's the first person out of the closet.
And Julia
Michael
steps
is-
out as well.
Yeah,
And
Mary
it's
kind of.
it's almost like this. It's almost Asuka steps out, as everyone then just avalanches into the
Fools.
hallway.
I looked for some rope and a coat hanger.
Are you trying to kill yourself already?
There is rope and a coat hanger.
I just look at it.
We leave Abner in the closet and just close the door and walk away.
I just look at it someday, not today, and then I exit.
He's already in the closet.
I was never in the closet. I was pretty
He's
open.
so far in the closet, he's in Narnia.
There's a kind of gentleman that walks in. Oh, well, actually, I don't know who the hell any of you are.
Asuka bows deeply. She's like, I am the fuzzy fox.
Interesting. Well, the fuzzy fox. You must be entertainment then?
Define entertainment.
Well, the last one lost their heads, so you probably should be better than the last one.
Elliot stands up and holds up his hand. Hi, my name's. Oh, it's not that. My name is Fuzzy Acorn.
Well, hello, Sir Fuzzy Acorn.
Sir. What the hell is it, sir?
Asuka
talking
laughs.
about?
Michael blinks with confusion as well.
Well, I mean, some of you look like guests. You there with the blinking.
Can you see his blinking past his sunglasses?
Yes, they're like slightly down a little bit because he just was avalanched out of a closet.
Comical.
So, well, I mean, I'm kind of confused because, well, you're... Those of you that are guests, please head to the left. Those of you that are entertainment, please, the door behind me. Those of you who... And you look at that, like, Bashimi and Grunt are circus freaks to that way. And he points to the window.
Oh no, we're entertainment.
Oh, you must be the odd kind.
Asuka takes Andy's hand and starts walking towards where the guests were pointed.
Okay.
Redneck Elliot?
Let's go. Let's go. Fuck shit up.
That is minus 1 point. As you did not use
The code name.
the code name.
Yep. Golden shower. I think we need to, go over there and escapade with the other guests and whatnot. I think that's how you say it.
The shadow will go up to the person.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Because I mean, you could show them your fuzzy acorns.
Oh. I don't think they're ready for my fuzzy acorns.
Oh, but they can be.
You, sir. What are we supposed to do here? I mean, we just came out of this closet right here and there, and I'm kind of confused. Like you said, guest and whatnot. And like,
I can tell from your accent that you are very confused. And he just kind of like looks over and whispers to Michael, I know that you may have grown attached, but you know, generally it's okay to put them to death here.
Michael blinks. But who to death?
With the idiots.
Well, if I see any, I'll let you know.
He sighs so deeply. Two touch together, and just walks away. So who's going where? I need, if you have control of your tokens. If you are here, I'll just write down the map. Entertainment over there. Guests over here. Make sure you're next to your partner at all times.
Alright. Yay! Alright, there we go. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah!
Elliot just walks in the direction of where he pointed to the guests.
Yep.
I assume we're guests, Trapmaster.
Yeah. That's him. I might say you look lovely in perfect camo black.
Thank you.
It's actually perfect camo black. It's better than Kimmel's. So, that being said, one member from each team rolls me initiative.
Rolls what?
Initiative.
Let me. I got this.
I think I'll do it.
Go, Fuzzy Acorn, go!
I got a plus 10 to initiative also.
Not me, I have a 1.
Okay. I need either Zandulia and finally Grunt. Alright. Alright. So we are with the Blinking Acorn team as you step forth into this large ballroom. A number of people in here already. There seems to be atop sort of like a raised platform made out of stone. A male wearing a crown, you would assume is a king, but without knowing who he is. A number of guards everywhere, and a large crowd. Again, none of you actually asked Merlin what the goal here was.
I did try.
You did. I gave you a point for
So
that.
did I.
You guys
I
have.
don't even know who most of these people here
You
are.
guys have 5 minutes starting now. What are you doing?
Bash is going to instantly wild shape into a golden eagle and hop up onto Grant's shoulder.
Oh, this is Team Fuzzy Blinking Acorn.
Well, we have 5 minutes each.
You got 5 minutes. We're rotating through. Yeah.
Okay. Elliot's gonna look to Michael. I mean, Elliot. Yeah. This.
That's another minus point.
We're not talking.
Nope.
Yeah, we're not talking.
Okay, Fuzzy Acorn's gonna look to Golden Shower, and he's just gonna be like, "So, what exactly are we supposed to do? I mean, are we just supposed to party, or what's the goal here?"
Fuzzy Acorn looks around at all the guests, and he looks to.
You mean Golden Shower?
Yeah.
Another point gone.
For what?
You used the wrong name. You used your own code name, man.
Hold on a minute. How come we're the only people losing points here?
Oh no, because it's your turn. Trust me, they'll lose theirs too. I've already been taking note. LA, at least you guys are still positive. Some teams are drastically negative right now. You're the pros.
Golden Shower looks at Fuzzy Acorn and goes, and just blinks and just goes, I'm not really good in these situations. I'm just going to follow your lead, and hopefully, Blinky and Roddy will follow us too. Because I mean, come on, look at us, man.
Fuzzy Acorn looks at Golden Shower and Blinky, and then
Blinky
blinks at
blinks
Roddy.
back, blinks to you. With,
Like, okay. And I kind of like lift up my elbow and like put my hand up to my face, like if I'm trying to whisper to him like slyly, and just like, follow me. And I walk up to like some random guest right in front of us and say, hey, how's it going? How's the party? How are you? What's your name?
Well, does that rod have eyes on it? And that's a blink dog. Who are you? I mean,
Who am I?
Who are you?
My name is Fuzzy Acorn, and this here is my good compatriot, and his name is the Golden Shower.
Yes, my name is Shower, Golden Shower. Yes, I like my cocoa
well,
warm, not hot.
Why?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you haven't, sir. I really suggest it. Try it one time.
I am Lord Tarner.
Lord Tarner. What the hell is this Lord stuff, Golden Shower? I don't get all these fancy names and whatnot.
You don't know who I am. Never heard of the Tarner family.
Oh, I definitely. Anyways, how are you? Listen here. I'm trying to figure out like what's
What
going on
lands
here.
do you come from? I mean, in sort of Timbermire, I have never heard of any individual with the name of Fuzzy Acorn or.
So you
Golden
ain't ever
Shower.
heard of the greenbacks?
No, is that some
The
sort
GBH?
of? Is that some sort of
The Greenback
bard
Hunting
groups?
Organization. Oh my God.
Jesters, maybe?
I hate to ask this, but have you ever heard of the Redbacks?
The who's?
Never mind. Forget I said that. Anyways,
No, sir. No, sir. Not the Who's, the Redbacks.
What? Motion's over. Excuse me. I know it's been the first time I've been to Clear Hill in about 6 months, but do you know who these green or redbacks are? Are they some sort of bestial tribe? And you hear him saying this out loud. Why don't each of you make me an intelligence check right now?
Yes.
That's why I said each
Oh,
of
we
you.
are so screwed.
There's a 50% chance you wait.
No.
The DC on this is not high.
Oh, hey.
However, that's Allura. She can't hear it.
Oh wait, that is Allura. Come on, Golden Shower. You got this.
Check.
Intelligence check.
Hey!
The Golden Shower is very aware that he just heard the words Timbermire and Clear Hill.
Oh God.
The Golden Shower is aware that he is in the capital of the North right now, inside the Royal Palace of Astaria.
Oh God.
I relay that information.
He slowly
to
looks
Fuzzy
to Elliot's ears, and I can say Elliot.
Acorn. No, I was going to say, we got it. We gain a point for that one, right?
No.
Damn it.
He looks to the ears and goes, oh shit, he's a half-elf. And he just slowly looks back to him. So what are you doing here? I mean, are you
Fuzzy
businessmen?
Acorn.
Are you...
Fuzzy Acorn just looks at this guy, look with like a blink stare and a smile because he doesn't know what's going on, and he looks at this man and he kind of like stares at him for a while and then looks to Golden Shower for a moment and then looks back and says, well, I'm not really a businessman. I'm just trying to, figure out what's today's festivities and whatnot.
Oh, well, the Crown Prince is returning home, and he had some sort of news. So his father threw him a sort of party. I mean, I thought you would have understood that being invited here, but...
Well, as you
and
can tell.
he raises his eyebrows. That's time. We gotta move to the next group.
Okay.
So strategize. All right, Bards, you're backstage. You got 5 minutes. Starting now.
Alright, the Cardinal looks at Death Star and asks Death Star, so what is the plan? Are we doing some magic or are we going to play music?
Well, Cardinal, we are all showstoppers. Oh, let's put on a show, something you'll never forget.
The Cardinal agrees with Death Star, then looks at Siren and says, Siren, what shall we do? Are we going to perform a really good act?
Well, I would suggest a musical number. I can make things dance.
The Cardinal's like, oh, okay, you can make things dance. That's cool. I can actually do some illusion spells myself. I have a lot of spells. This should be useful.
You're kind of adorable.
Is it the outfit? I feel like it's the outfit.
A kind of man comes up. I from my understandings, somehow your Destiny's bards. I don't know how this got on my list. I don't remember writing it, but it is my handwriting. One too many Ales, of course. So Destiny's bards. I see here that you have requested to both play a private performance and one on the main stage. Is that correct?
Yes, of course.
Would you care to do your private performance or your main stage performance first?
Always save the best for last, as they say. We should probably head to the main stage and let us do an encore for the private. What do you think, Cardinal?
The Cardinal looks at her and says, yes, that's a good idea, actually.
Death Star?
Sounds lovely, Siren.
Interesting names. Alright. So he ushers you towards the main stage. A kind of, as everyone's kind of attention is called to the main stage. And you're standing there. You need to RP out your performance and then roll.
Okay, so Mary just nods, looking to the two bards that can actually play instruments, and
remember names.
I've already been losing points.
She nods to Siren and Cardinal, and I'm hoping they begin to play.
I actually need you, whatever instrument you're playing, I need you to make the noises of it during this.
Hell yeah, I get to sing on stream. I'm good.
And they have to actually make the music.
Oh my god.
And everyone's watching you as you have 2 minutes left on the main stage. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter, Beth.
Alright. Well. Song.
The Siren claps her hands, and all of a sudden some of the silverware starts to perk up and look like it's turning to her attention, and she snaps her fingers
Ladies and
says,
gentlemen, it is our pleasure to welcome you here tonight. I got all the damn lyrics.
Everyone's kind of
and
looking,
now
raising an eyebrow.
we invite you to relax. Please put up a chair as their dining room proudly presents
your dinner.
Your dinner. B.
Oh. Yes, we are going to
Yes.
put our
Service
service
of the guest. Tie your napkins on your neck, shall we, and meet the ride the best.
Soup de jour. Oh, Hot hotels, why we only live to serve. Try the great stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, this is France.
Yeah, but this is time. 5 minutes. So they're looking. Everyone give me a everyone give me a performance roll. Actual performance roll. Just waiting on Bibbies. Bibby carrying it though.
It's funny because I was singing, but I forgot to press to talk, so I was singing for no one.
All right. So, Bashumi and Grunt, you're on the clock.
So, Dimples is going to immediately wild shape into a golden eagle, and he's going to hop up onto Cuddles' shoulder.
Okay.
Epi. Is Epi on mute?
Probably.
Oh, goodness. Epi.
Grunt sways in the wind.
So
Hey!
Cuddles, they're on stage right now, right?
No, you're in the back.
No, but I mean
The other group's on stage.
Destiny's
them out
Bards
there?
are on stage.
Yeah, Destiny's Bards are out there. I mean, based on the rules, very mixed performance reaction right now.
He looks towards the guy
The
that
DM
has
gives
the,
him more points because they went all in. I mean, you go grab a guitar, you going all in. I give you some points.
Yeah. So he looks towards the person who's in charge of the cube, or this thing.
Yes. Yes.
I am Cuddles. This is my friend Dimples. I am.
Wasn't he a weird-looking, ugly man before?
I'm the animal performer.
The eagle waves at him with one wing.
Okay, as long as we're on the same page. Cool trick. You probably should have done that first. Been a good open.
Yeah, probably, but we'll let the I hear Destiny's Bards are quite a good band, very popular where they're from.
Well, I mean, looks like the silverware is currently holding up the majority of the show.
Possibly. I'm tone deaf, so I can't actually tell. So, where are we needed?
1 second. I'm just getting up something. So, would you like to then try to go for the private showing?
Might as well get it over and done with. I'm sure I'll have to come back and entertain the crowd eventually.
I mean, would you guys like a description of this man?
Sure.
Do you know who Jeremy Piven is?
No.
No? He looks a lot like Jeremy Piven.
Okay.
He sticks out his hand and to Grunt and says, "The name's Ari Gold."
Nice to meet you, Ari Gold. I'm, again, Cuddles. This is Dimples.
Nice to meet you, Cuddles and Dimples. So,
I was told to go for a more friendly name because he gestures to his appearance.
yes, you are one messed up looking individual.
Yes.
I'm not even sure I know what race you are there.
Neither do I, really.
Eagle's head shakes.
Either way.
So he kind of leads you up to these large two doors. As they pushes them open, you see that there is what looks to be like a prince. He's not not crown on, but dressed in for the occasion. A lot of guards in this room, and one person sitting on each side of him.
He steps in as confidently as possible and looks around before bowing to the prince.
Prince looks up. Ah, then you're our first entertainment of the night. Interesting.
Yes.
I mean, apparently, there's dancing silverware, and two
Oh,
really
that-
odd fellows, one with a rod that had blinks, and one with a dog from the Feywild, I guess.
I hear Destiny's Bard is doing quite well. Apparently,
He leans on his elbows and puts his head on his, like his chin on the back of his hands. What are you going to do? And that's where 5 minutes is up. We'll get back to it. Remember where you are. Keep your plans going. All right. Shadow Trap. You're in the hall.
Okay, so I hide the sign on my neck.
Good, good.
So what are you doing? You guys are in the Bane Ball Hall. There's a number of individuals that if you look to speak to, you see Elliot and Michael over there talking to one individual who seems to be stirring up a little bit of attention. Allura, you are a half elf, right?
Up below. She's a high elf.
You're a high elf, and Abner's a human. Well, but looks like human female. There are a couple glances your way as the pair of you walk in. You know, there's a high elf with a, but you know they don't know if you're lovers or just friends. There's not a lot of things. You see, what are you looking for on this floor? I mean, none of you actually know what the mission is.
Who is the most shady looking person there?
The most shady looking individual is standing about 10 feet from the king. That you would consider the shadiest looking individual. He's obviously a rogue. He would be what one might assume is like the spy master. And you know that he is glancing about the room.
I'm going to the opposite direction. Wait, Allura, do you agree?
I will follow your lead.
I mean, there's groups of females, there's couples. You want to go interact with someone, you can.
Oh,
You have 5 minutes of free RP in this ballroom.
Then do you care to dance?
Sure.
Alrighty.
You're both in ball
Let's do the
gowns.
electric slide.
All right. You are both going to attempt the electric slide. Peppers, I need you to recite the steps of the electric slide right now.
Oh no. You cannot see. It's electric. Wait. Wait, the
Not
lyrics?
the song. I need the steps. You're doing a dance.
Okay, left, right, turn around, I think.
Okay, both of you roll me performance rolls as you attempt to dance along to Destiny's bards that are singing Be Our Guest. You are doing the electric slide to their singing right now.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
performance rolls.
It's okay.
Allura, a dexterity check. Yeah, you like start to stumble, but you are steadied by an individual. New shoes? Abner's out there and he's nailing it pretty well. It's like he's danced in heels before.
I could dance in anything, sir.
You're not from around here, are you?
No, I'm not.
No. Where are you from?
Oh, originally back home, I'm from the continent of Lakia. Where are you from?
Well, I'm here from Clearhill, the Kingdom of Astaria.
Seems very nice.
That it is. It's home. Where's my minutes? What is your name?
Oh, they call me the Shadow. What's your name?
Well, this isn't a masquerade, but I'll play along. My name is Ariel Tyrion.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I am amongst the King's Guards. What brings you all the way from Lucky? I didn't know that we had any such ships arrive lately.
Well, we did come over, escaping the plague, but since the quarantine was lifted, I found my way back to meet some friends.
Oh. I will let you off with a small warning then tonight. I wouldn't tell people you were a stowaway from a plague-ridden continent tonight. We did not take anyone in. I should arrest you by all rights, but I'll let you off with this warning.
Thank you.
Now, I also hope that, your friend there, doing that peculiar dance, that, it seems like it's from the 80s, maybe 90s, that, if you guys are romantically engaged, you don't, sort of show it here.
Why?
Because there's still a law that some would see fit to put you to death.
I can't hear safe at all.
You cut out.
The mixing of races, there's still a law that some here would put you to death for.
Thank you for informing me of this law.
I'm not on duty, but don't tell anyone I let you off, understood?
Understood, sir.
He nods and kind of walks into the crowd. At that is your time. The Foxy ladies, you enter the floor.
Hello.
Immediately, Andy, you being versed in Penrith a little longer than anyone else here, you look up at the banners. You remember seeing them. You remember hearing the stories. You know you're north of the mountains.
Fantastic.
You do your look around. You know that you see a king. You see a lot of soldiers. And you realize you're probably in Clearhill. You're where your husband was born.
Fantastic. She leans over to the Fuzzy Fox, of course maintaining her neutral, polite, smile, and leans over to Fuzzy Fox and says, "Oh, we're in Clearhill. This is fantastic."
Aska has had the conversation with Roland about
being very careful up here about you and being found.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she has had that conversation. Just thought I'd double check. Aska, Fuzzy Fox smiles politely and kind of tries not to grit her teeth as she goes, "Absolutely brilliant, isn't it?"
Well then, Fuzzy Fox, shall we make our way around, of course, avoiding His Majesty's gaze, so to speak?
I think that would be a good idea. Mingling is always a good idea.
And yeah, you see the only people that came with you, you don't see are Bashumi and Grunt, Cuddles and Dimples. You don't see them, but you see everyone else. You can make eye contact, look around, and you note that everyone else, okay, at least at this point, is safe.
Okay, she looks at Fuzzy Fox and says, "I am a touch parched, but I unfortunately cannot imbibe alcohol. We will have to find something else for me to drink that is not alcohol-based. I am assuming that they are serving a lot of champagne at this function."
There's a lot of high-class liquor, but there's also a full-service kind of bar that you would assume would have non-alcoholic beverages. I mean, you look around the room, there's quite a few ladies who are obviously pregnant, much farther along than you.
Maybe we should head over to the bar area then, Little Owl.
I would like to do that. As a matter of fact, Fuzzy Fox, keeping an eye, of course, on the ladies who are actually pregnant, because that way she might actually have people to go and talk to.
Okay. So you head over to the bar?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. There's a single human male bartender there. He looks a lot like Ted Danson, like back in the day, like in the 80s. He's kind of got that whole look going about him. And he looks over, he leans down, and says, "Oh, what can I do for you, lady and child? Lady and little sister?"
And Julia says, "Lady and little sister. My name is Little Owl, and this is my little sister, Fuzzy Fox. Could I trouble you for a non-alcoholic beverage?" She gestures over towards, of course, where the pregnant ladies are, and says something along the lines that they are having.
"Oh, of course. I'm Sam Malone." And he walks over, goes to the bar, kind of gets you something. You see that it's clearly non-alcoholic. He's not going to any of the whiskeys or anything like that. And puts it down. It's almost like a fruit-style juice. It's like a non-alcoholic mead, probably. Best I can say it. Some sort of mix.
Fuzzy Fox looks up at him and says, "Could I trouble you for a cup of tea?"
Yes, I'll be a few moments as we will need to heat it and prepare it. Any specific flavor?
Do you have... Let me think. The Pale Fox?
Yes, we have something along those lines. And he goes, gets you your tea, and even giving you the extra minute that you were, that is the 5. So you guys are at the bar, you have your drinks. So, we are going to go back to the top of the initiative with the Blinking Acorn. You are still with, let me see here, Lord Varn Tarner from Timbermire.
Lord. Okay. Everyone else came in by this time, right?
You see everyone but Bashimi and Grant.
Okay. The Destiny's bar.
Are still playing
right?
currently,
yep. Fuzzy Acorn looks to Golden Shower and looks to the entertainments that are playing, kind of raises an eyebrow and then grins to himself before looking back to Golden Shower. He's like, "You thinking what I'm thinking?"
Golden Shower looks at Fuzzy Acorn and uses his mental telepathy to connect with him. Uses Awakened Mind, and he looks. "What are you thinking?" Talks to him mentally.
I mean, obviously we ain't getting we're talking mentally now. Obviously we ain't getting anywhere with this guy, and we don't know what the hell we're supposed to do. So let's try to get closer to people. And I was thinking we can get some type of attention if we can, and pretend we're what do they call them city folk? I guess the owners of that bard group over there.
So you want to own people? Okay, let's do this.
No, not like that. You know what I mean?
No. We're in charge of them?
We oversee them. How about that?
That'll work. Golden Shower is also going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Yeah,
and,
that might have been a bad idea because there's a lot of people.
There's what?
A lot of people in here.
Well, I mean, I can focus on one person at a time.
Who are you trying to focus on? There's what are you looking for? I should say. There's hundreds of people in this hall, so that's why I'm giving you to try and describe everyone would take the entire one shot. So what are you looking for in a mark?
Basically, I'm just looking for anybody with ill intentions right now, or basically just trying to see, basically what everybody's what we're waiting for.
Yeah, okay. So you start scanning, going person by person, just kind of in your little area. Yeah, just scanning surface thoughts. Some are entertained by the music. The guards are basically on the lookout for any sort of attempts. But most people are waiting for the prince to appear and kind of inform them of his grand conquest.
I communicate this telepathically with Fuzzy Acorn.
Now, are you guys? You still have a minute or so. Are you guys looking for a specific person to interact with next? What is that person going to be?
I think we were talking about going to get near the. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go for it. I was coughing.
I was saying I think we're trying to get near to the where the entertainment goes in.
Okay.
Okay. And
Yeah,
basically
you see
let
a
them
guy that
let
looks
them
like
know
he's
where
in
their
charge.
manager is basically.
Yeah. So you guys make your way over, and the guy that they introduce, you walk up. He goes, "Oh, can I help you?"
Yes.
Hi.
Yes, we're in charge of the entertainment here, and we need to make sure
these
that
three?
everybody's taken care of.
You're in
No,
charge of-
all the entertainment that came in.
Oh, you mean that the group that some of you were guests, and so you're in charge of the two groups, then?
Yeah, I mean.
Well, I'm Ari Gold. Shakes your hand. I am in charge of running.
Loved you in PCU.
So, someone got it, which is good. So then, we'll have to talk. They're different, but I think there might be potential.
Well, sir, we try to provide the best entertainment possible. I mean, Oh, by the way, I'm scanning his surface thoughts as well.
He's curious to what your stake is here. He's never met you guys before, and you kind of get the thought from him is they must be upstarts, and that's where we're going to transition. You kind of get the idea that he's thinking you guys are new to the scene.
Okay.
Because he's never dealt with you before.
Gotcha.
Raduin and the Bods. So give me one more performance roll from all you ladies, as you guys are finishing up your performance at this point. It was about a 5-minute, 10-minute sort of session. Throwing out the nat 20, that's the first one. That's a drink. Alright. Pretty good. You guys are covering for your low rolls in the 3-man group. It's good. So, you guys realize the crowd wasn't into it at first. They were a little hesitant. It was different. But by the end, there is some claps for you as you guys make your way off stage. You're actually directed down into the general group for the time being. Ari you see him talking with Michael and Elliot. He goes, when it's your turn to go upstairs, we'll come find you. Enjoy the party for now.
Lovely, thank you. So we plan to use some magical pyrotechnics. Would there be any anti-magic fields in this room or anything?
I would have to talk to the spy master if we're going to use any pyrotechnics. They will need to set those up. Those that are here, I can't tell you of.
All right,
Security
thank you.
and all.
Thank you very, very much for letting us perform.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
It's an absolute honor.
I'll be
Thank you
talking
very
with your
much.
managers. There may be more in the future. Any motions to Elliot and Michael?
Mary casts a message to Michael. Managers?
If Michael could, if Golden Shower could mentally blink it, he would. And basically, he just says, "Go with it."
The Cardinal just raises his eyebrow and just like, okay then, where are they getting at?
Thank you very much. We'll be around in the party.
So, where do you ladies? You guys are kind of, there's a couple people that come up and, oh, that was great, and kind of, you guys probably each make about, I would say, in tips from people coming up and showing their support, you probably each make about 75 gold.
Not bad, not bad. First performance.
75?
75 apiece.
Gotcha.
So, you guys have a ballroom full of individuals.
The siren is going to look around for anyone who seems to be angry to be here. Just like not pleased. That may or may not be a guard or a guest or anything like that. Someone's just hanging out in the back and not enjoying themselves.
Give me a perception. You don't immediately see anyone. Are you all looking for this?
Actually, Mary is probably going to take precautions as if there would be an anti-magic thing and possibly visit the powder room, as they say, to put on her disguise kit to...
Are all three ladies going to the powder room?
Well, Radwin should probably bring Radwin
I keep
just
thinking
in
that
case.
It's Mira, it's not Zulette, it's Radwin. My bad. So are the two ladies, Bibi, are you, Mary kind of tells you she's going to the powder room. Are you accompanying her? Or is she going alone?
Bibi's going to giggle and kiss the cardinal's cheek and go fluffing off to the powder room with Death Star.
Okay. So.
Blushes.
Radwin, you're left alone on the floor. The ladies, you guys kind of, you get a guard's attention. He directs you down to a hallway. There's kind of a large, kind of almost grand, multi-lavatory kind of here. A number of different stalls. There's a number of ladies in there, also fluffing their nose. And there's gossip going on. Give me both we'll call it perception check from both Death Star and from the siren. Bibi's like consistent right now.
At least that.
You're getting a point for consistency.
Yay! Consistently failing.
Mary, however, you hear a number of sort of chatter, and you listen in. And, yes, there's 3 different rumors going on right now. And there's one concerning the prince, there's one concerning the king, and there's one concerning outsiders. You can focus on one of them. You will have to your next turn to pick on which one you'd like to focus on.
She would probably want to do...
Well, next turn, because we're at
gotcha.
5. So you have a little bit of time to decide. All right. Grunt and Bashumi.
Hello. Arthur.
The prince is sitting there. Says, well then show me what you have.
So, Cuddles is going to step back. My young lord, gentlemen, ladies, I tonight shall be showing you the talents of my dear friend, Dimples. I have spent much time training him and his siblings. Sadly, I could not bring them all with me. To start, I shall do a simple test of dexterity. And he reaches into his pockets. Would there by any chance be like some juggling balls or something that would have been included with the costume?
Had you asked for them? They would have been
No.
But you can find something.
Just something to throw up for him to catch.
Yeah,
if not,
whether it be coins or something along those lines, something you'd be carrying.
He actually looks to those he's entertaining as he lets Dimples fly around for a bit
Dimples will-
Perhaps I could get an apple or a piece of food. He looked to the audience.
The prince waves towards, out of your peripheral. Someone comes up and brings you. It's probably like some scraps of meat. They don't have like an apple on hand.
Okay. He picks up a scrap of meat and he looks up at Dimples as he flies around and holds out an arm for him to land.
Dimples will swoop in and land on Cuddle's arm.
With that, he throws the scrap of meat up into the air for Dimples to catch.
Dimples will spread his wings and take flight once more, aiming to catch the piece of meat before
Give
it
me a
hits the floor.
dexterity check as a golden eagle.
So is that just a check? So add 1 to whatever I roll.
Okay.
Because so 9.
It's a little like, it's not crisp. You do catch it. You didn't fail by too much. You do catch it. But it's not that showy.
So as Dimples pulls up with the meat in his claw, he's going to basically do a roll, and then as he reaches the top of the roll, he's going to barrel roll back round, so that his talons are then back on the ground, facing towards the ground. If you can.
Cuddles, without a second thought, holds out his arm, waiting for him to land.
Dimples will return to Cuddle's arm.
Cuddles looks at the prince and he goes, "Sadly, I was, again, not able to bring his siblings, too many eagles, mess. But perhaps next time I could show you the performance of 7 or 8 eagles flying in synchronization."
Interesting. So what is their purpose other than to catch food
Well,
like they do in the wild?
I used them for hunting. I also used them for tracking. Very, very good at tracking.
Oh. So this one is taught to track. How do you know what he's seen?
He calls back with a screech. He, mainly, if I have a piece of, I don't know what I'm tracking,
How
he'll
long
follow
does it take
that.
to train them?
I've been spending some time training my friend here.
How much time?
It really depends per creature. I mean, this one was fairly bright. Some of his siblings, not so much.
Dimples will extends out and he cuffs his the person he's sat with. He cuffs Cuddles' head slightly.
He's also quite temperamental. Dimples is my smartest eagle, but the rest have taken me 6 months each.
He leans back and kind of motions to someone that's not in your vision, and we'll pick that up on your next turn. Abner and Ballura. The Shadow Trap.
Hello.
Abner's still dancing on the floor as you're making your way back to them as we start.
Alright.
Okay.
The shadow go over to Trapmaster and tell her what the guard told her about them being in Clear Hill. And the other ones that he said too.
So we're in Clear Hill.
We are.
That explains so much. Well, I think I should say I'm a girl again. So do you wanna ask around about like any valuable objects around here?
We could see if that's the reason for this party. Try and figure it out.
So, what is your mark, the two of you? You're looking about the room. What are you looking for in a person to talk to? I mean, you have a wide range. You have nobles, you have obviously merchants, you have what seems to me like upper middle class, but just a few of them. Lots of guards.
We should go for the wealthiest looking person in the upper middle class. And not quite a noble looking one. One who's trying to be a noble.
Okay.
You agree? See if you find this individual. It is actually a female. She's in very fine clothes, but there's a distinct difference between her and nobles, in just the quality of gown.
Okay.
She's, yes.
Hello, my friend and I are new to Clear Hill, and we were wondering why there is this great party here.
You're here, but you don't know what? Interesting. Well, the prince has something to unveil tonight. He's been gone for about a month, and he's returned with news.
Has he?
Yes.
Don't suppose you know what item or what news yet.
No, I'm here because it intrigues me, and as someone who does trade, it could always change my sort of business interests. Oh, by the way, what are your names?
They call me the Shadow.
They call me Chapman.
Interesting. Well, I am Katrin Briesk, and I will type that out for you.
Thank you. You said you were a merchant, Captain.
I am. I'm a trader.
What do you trade in?
People.
Oh, do you? All types? Or specifics?
Well, whatever comes to these shores. I mean, unlike in the south, we do... slavery is legal here in Astaria, so there's a market for it.
Interesting.
Okay. Do you know any places that they could, any trading halls?
Trading halls for people? Yes, you can come to my establishment. It's down by the docks.
And then you cut off.
It's down by the docks, my establishment.
I just take notes on this.
It's called the Bound Man.
Okay.
You haven't
Points for
received
creativity.
any stock, have you?
Not too much. However, there was... Yes. I mean, what, are you interested?
Perhaps.
There is... Now, mind you, he's young. He's not of full working age, but there is one individual that apparently I've been able to purchase. He should be arriving here shortly. Very rare.
Rare, you say?
What race?
He's an Aasimar.
Oh. Well then.
Angel blood.
That is quite the rarity.
Interesting.
He should fund my business for a year, if not more.
Must have been very difficult to acquire.
I don't ask how they acquire them. I just pay a very small fee to the bounty hunters, and then, well, I then will trade them off. I mean, people from all planes come to our shop.
whole business does well then, I'm assuming.
Oh yes, some of it's a little bit unsavory when someone from like the Nine Hells may appear, and there's plenty of guards on hand in case they become unruly. But yes, it's an interesting business, and that is where we will transition, 'cause time. All right.
Understood.
So figure out your next move. The Foxy Ladies of the Night.
Hello.
You're
Hello,
at the bar
darlings.
with bartender Sam Malone, sipping on your tea and your non-alcoholic mead.
The fuzzy fox kind of pipes up and she's like, I hate to ask this, it's terribly embarrassing, but our invitation was damaged through delivery, which I'm highly, highly annoyed about. But we couldn't actually see what the party was in celebration of. Would you be able to tell us? I'm so embarrassed about this.
Sam kind of leans down and he goes, well, the prince has an announcement. Outside of that, I would guess that only those of a specific ranking would know what the announcement is beforehand.
And what are the rumours circulating? Because a man such as yourself always seems to pick up snippets every now and then.
Oh, there's some that say he's found a new weapon, or his month-long was actually a conquest. We're not sure. I mean, as simple as it is for me, as long as it's not outlawing bartenders, I'm good.
She nods and smiles and looks up to her big sister, Little Owl.
Little Owl sort of looks at Mr. Malone and says, is there... obviously a party of this nature will have some sort of jousting later on, I assume?
Yes, it'd be outside on the ground level.
Are you are not participating, I take it? I mean, a strapping young man such as yourself?
He's like, I would rather not lose my life.
I
It's
see,
not for
I
show.
see. Oh, they actually... Oh, I see. Interesting.
Those seeking to move up in the ranks fight to the death.
Fuzzy Fox is like, we saw a joust in Penrith some time ago. It was so clearly faked. It was utterly...
There's an eyebrow raised by Sam. And he kind of like leans down, getting close, lowering his voice drastically in volume. I would not mention that town here.
Yeah, and I would rather not visit it again.
Beautiful city. I've been there.
Can I insight check this?
Mm-hmm. Just telling the truth. However, I had to come north because my little sister was sick and I can't get south again.
And you couldn't get south, you said? I'm sorry, Seb, you
Yes.
cut out there.
Could not get south again.
Odd. Why could you not get south again?
One, because I can't survive the one open trail, and they don't exactly allow people to go north and south.
Ah, I see. I understand. Would the other ladies here that, is gestured to earlier...
Down the bar, yeah.
Yes, would you be so kind as to fill me in on who they are?
I don't know all of them. I know 2 of the 4 that are down there. And I will give you the description, then I think we'll have to transition. There is Lady Evelyn Vance, and I'll copy these over in a second. I'm just marking them down, the ones that you guys learned about, because then I can give them stubs tomorrow. There's Lady Evelyn Vance. Her husband is noble.
Sorry, you cut out there, Sev. Her husband is a...
Noble. He deals in shipping. Of what, I do not know. And he points her out. And then
Okay,
there is-
Little Owl, of course, if the woman happens to look over, will, smile politely and raise her glass and, continue to listen to Sam.
At this point, you kind of see that the four ladies are talking. They're not really paying attention to much else but themselves. And then there is Relea Lenzer. She is a daughter of a noble. Her husband, however, is said to be good friends with the spy master.
Thank you very much for your information, Sam. That is very kind of you.
Well, here, everybody knows your name. And nods. As we transition to Team Fuzz Blinking Acorn. You guys were with Ari. So you guys are with Ari right now.
Yes, we're with Ari.
He says, so, where are you all set up then? Spard's background noise.
Sorry about that. Well, we're kind of like a traveling entertainment of sorts. It's kind of weird. I haven't really been on this continent that long. I came from another one.
Oh, did you? Interesting.
Yeah.
So you're looking to set up business here in Azora?
Well, personally, Oh, go ahead, Golden Shower.
Thank you, Fuzzy Acorn. I believe we're actually trying to find a place to set up. We're, of course, scanning around, looking to see what we can find, trying to find the best place that suits our entertainment.
Your best bet, to be frank with the two of you. And he kind of motions to Elliot. Well, the Fuzzy Acorn here will have a big dampening on your business if he survives long. Your best bet to try and go through the mountain pass. There's a single tavern that sits there. You'd have to stop it. It will probably cost you a bit of money to get south. But it's the Windy Bear Tavern. You want to catch a carriage there and get into the south. They're a little more accepting of his type.
Why do you think he won't survive long?
Well, because he's a half-elf. And were he to be in someone's way or to simply piss someone off, they would definitely push to have him executed.
Well, I was hoping to despite that inconvenience and whatnot, I was hoping if we can get to have an audience with the king or the prince or something, see how they think of today's entertainment.
Well, I will send word of this to those acts are represented by the two of you, and if the prince or king determines that he would like a meeting with you, then they will find you. He motions to the guards everywhere.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well,
Golden Shower just looks around at each of the guards and blinks.
Only one of them blinks back.
I kind of want to.
Shower thinks to himself, found the weak link.
I want to insider. I want to insight this person to see if she's.
Ari,
you know,
it's a man.
It's a man.
Yeah.
I want to insight this guy to see if he if he's actually gonna do that, or if he's just saying it so that way we can get off of his back or whatever. 24.
You on your insight, you would gauge that he probably will actually pass the information along. Though there's a bit of trepidation of him doing it.
Shit. Okay. I kind of want to look away from this person and look around as best as possible and see if I can see anyone besides our group that came that looks familiar from walking around Penrith.
You look around. Not a soul.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, you've been in Penrith long enough. You know that you never really hear of Clear Hill people in the city.
Yeah.
So
Are there other entertainment groups here?
Yeah, there's someone on stage performing right now.
Golden Shower is going to look at Ari and say, I thank you. I thank you for letting us go on first. I mean, it's a very big honor. It's a very it's kind of difficult to it puts us in a great position because first on go ahead and lead with your best foot forward. Go ahead and lead with the best that you got. And I thank you very much for that honor.
Well deserved. I mean, they seem to have some sort of experience, and they didn't die. So there's also that.
You happen to know where our other group went to?
The other group is currently with the prince.
I mean, we need to check. I mean, we do need to check up on them, make sure that they have everything taken care of. They need to get taken care of.
They'll be down shortly, I would assume.
All right.
As he kind of nods, and we will transition. Think who you're probably going to talk to next, because Ari's going to need to go get the next group ready. All right. So, Mary, you're in the lavatory. Starry. If you're talking, you're muted.
I just realized my headset was muted. Okay, well, she would listen in on Outsiders.
Alright. There's, you basically overhear, mention of a number of individuals on the floor that don't exactly fit, the common circle that would be here. They're gossiping of where they're from, who they possibly are. You kind of can gauge that's probably your group that they're referring to overall. Not the three of you, but in general the entire.
Oh yeah.
And it's a lot of that gossip.
All right, so she kind of just pulls Siren into one of the stalls, and together they help with getting her not magically looking like not a drow. So she tries to do her best to disguise herself as a wood elf.
Okay, give me a roll.
Actually, sun elf, brain.
Sun elf so with help from Bibby, I'll say at advantage. Disguise get roll.
20.
Okay, pretty decent job.
All right, and she did say she would give me bardic inspiration in the DMs.
Okay.
So that is what?
Bibby's a full bard. I think it's 10.
D10. Sweet.
Yeah, there's Effie. 28.
28 total.
All right, yeah, you take a little bit of time, and you are put together like a sun elf. I'm
Fabulous.
assuming that's the same as you've disguised yourself
Yes.
magically as. Okay. Are you dropping the spell or letting it stay?
She's gonna drop it.
Okay. So where are you headed to? Did you guys meet back up with the cardinal?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so you guys make your way back into the large ballroom.
Siren
as
is
you
going
are-
to be grabbing her hand. She's going to be grabbing Death Star's hand and kind of like whispering sweet nothings to her as they walk.
Okay.
Death Star will giggle and act all bashful and cute.
All right. So the ladies return to Radowin.
They both give the cardinal a kiss on each cheek.
Yep.
All right.
The cardinal face turns red. Hello, ladies.
Hello, Cardinal.
The cardinal feels a tap on his shoulder.
The cardinal turns around and looks at the figure.
There is a figure dressed in robes, obviously a clerical sort of priest robes. I don't see any holy symbols. Who are you a priest of?
I am the priest of Istus.
Ah, from where?
From Penrith?
He says, oh, is that so? Interesting.
No, you're performing as one, though.
Cardinal looks at the girls and says, yes, I'm actually, he whispers to them, this is actually part of the act.
Yes.
Ah, but from Penrith, correct? Your act?
Oh, yes, it is from there.
Originally,
from there.
yes.
Ah, interesting. Well then,
We
enjoy.
Yeah.
Enjoy the festivities. And
Oh, excuse me.
yes.
Sir. We've been traveling awful lot, and our managers haven't exactly told us what's going on here. We're just told to go on stage and perform. So, if at all possible, could you tell us what's going on here?
I do not know. However, I will make sure that once I find out that you were informed as well. Is that agreeable?
Oh, you are a darling. Thank you.
Oh, it's been a pleasure getting to know the three of you.
I would like to insight that.
Hmm?
Can I insight that?
You can insight that.
That
Mary
feels
does that
so
too because she's overly cautious.
I feel so uncomfortable.
Mary, you can't read him that well. On a 20? On a 25 insight, Zephyr? Bibby knows her gig is up. That this man is planning to turn you in.
She says nothing for a second and waits for them to for the cleric to leave, and then
Yep,
she
it makes
grabs
sense, correct.
she grabs their hands and she just starts to pull them. Is there a discreet way out?
You'll have to find that out on your next turn. As we transition. Bashumi,
Hello.
as we last left you, the prince had motioned for someone. A man kind of comes up. Please escort these two downstairs. Him and his pet. Get his information in case we do. He can provide us with a better test of these creatures' abilities. It could come in useful. The man kind of nods and low bows and says, "This way, please."
Cuddles follows, raising an eyebrow.
Yeah, you're led back the exact same hallway, down to kind of that central room.
Oh, he makes sure to bow to the prince before he leaves. Be respect.
Both of you give me a
Dimples.
perception check as you're leaving. It would be hearing, so if you have like bonuses for anything else, it doesn't matter here.
Oh, I'm still technically using. I'm the bird, so I need to.
I hear nothing.
So wisdom is +2, whereas mine is not.
When you're
Hang
wild
on.
shaped, if it's not higher than your skill, you roll your skill.
Okay.
You, as they're leaving, the Bashimi kind of turns his falcon head or eagle head over, just kind of getting that right angle with his ear to hear. Well, I mean, they could definitely help in hunting of certain individuals, but are you ready to announce what we've acquired? Then you hear the prince's voice. Yes, Karn, I do believe I am ready to announce what is about to transpire. And you guys are led back down. You guys meet with Ari. He goes, your managers, the Fuzzy Acorn and the Golden Shower, they're outside waiting for you. It'll be a while before you get the main stage.
Oh, good. I believe we have to talk to them about further tests of my companion here abilities.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of gets down whatever name you give him and a contact way, and they write down your information.
Dimple's head tilts.
And then he kind of runs back up to the room. And Ari goes, well, right through that door to the main floor, and enjoy yourself until next time. You may want to go back into the human part of this.
Pardon?
Thank
Looks
you.
to the bird. Says they want to. You can go back to being whatever you were, if you'd like.
Dimples, it's gonna take the win and change back into his normal form.
Okay.
And stretch out.
We will probably see you later. I'm gonna go talk to my managers now. And he leads Dimples off.
Dimples looks slightly terrified at this point.
Puddles looks
Yeah,
at
you're walking into a very large room full of people.
you cut off there, Seth?
You're walking into a very large room full of people. So,
Okay.
yes, it would be very kind of odd for Bashumi.
Dimples sort of seizes up and sort of shuffles just to the side of the door and he's basically back to the wall, kind of like, oh, that's a lot of people.
Cuddles will notice this. He gives him this look like, stay close, you'll be fine.
Give me 1
But
second.
he looks at Fuzzy Acorn and Golden Showers. Fuzzy Showers. Looking to see me.
Sever's doing a thing.
He's doing a thing.
Sorry, I had to grab chips.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So stepping out, we see our managers.
Yeah.
So I look at the two of them. I'm like, Fuzzy Showers. You were looking to see me or us?
Golden Showers looks at him. Actually, can we talk? I'm sorry.
We're gonna actually transition because that's their time.
Okay,
But we're gonna be
that's
going
fair.
to a little bit out of turn order here soon, at the end of the turn, at the end of the round. So, Shadow Trap.
Hello.
You were speaking with Katrin Brask.
Yep, Catherine Bass, slave trader.
So, she's told you about the incoming shipment. Would you like to continue with her, or are you looking for someone else?
Maybe we should ask her about the nation's values.
If you'd like.
Okay. Do you happen to know the nation's values and pastimes, if you can? We are.
Value is very much the strong thrive. We are a militaristic power. We have led many conquests to the surrounding islands to enforce our way of life upon them, and we generally do whatever makes coin. In terms of pastimes, there's fighting, there's houses of pleasure, all sorts of things to keep you occupied. Have you the coin, of course?
Oh, good. This is much like my home. Well, minus the slavery, but I think I could get along here. I just whisper to Allura, help. This reminds me of home.
The shadow looked back to Catherine and say, if one were looking to earn a bit of coin around here, what would be the kind of jobs available to one?
Well, I mean, what are your skill sets, dear?
Varied. Some more useful than others, I would imagine. It would depend on the job.
Well, I mean, without me knowing what your skills are, it's very hard for me to tell you what exactly sort of jobs I'd have for you. I mean, there's everything from simple jobs in the fields to extravagant jobs for the more adventuring type.
Extravagant for the more adventuring type. Closer to what I've done in the past.
Well, I mean, this commonly bounty hunting, there's a number of individuals, if you can make it south, that would be worth of coin.
Are there?
Oh, quite a few, actually.
Really? What kind of bounties do you have?
Well, I mean, are we talking from the top, or are we talking of what might your skill level be?
Start at the top and we can work our way down.
Well, there's two that stand out, I mean, amongst everyone else. There are two. There is one for the price of 450,000 gold. One individual by the name of Carrick, former spy master of this country, and he is a traitor and a coward. He fled south about 20 years ago, mind you.
Sounds like a difficult bounty. And the other?
And the other is one I would not suggest you going after. I don't think you have the skill for it.
Might not, but it's still good to be informed.
One, Roland Serapit.
Called it.
Well, he was born here. He was sentenced to death because being a half-elf and all. Apparently he did not take kindly to that, and he committed regicide.
Against?
The former king, The same ones who sentenced him to death.
May I ask how he committed regicide? You know, like, did he stab him? Did he decapitate him?
She points towards the king. She points to, like, what you would see as the grand curtains. He came down in an event like this, through there, made it close enough to stab him, and then took his crown and ran.
I try not to laugh. That's horrible.
And this Kark would be an easier mark than this Roland character.
Well, yes, Carrick was killed. We don't know where this Serapit is. It was said that he fled Penrith after an issue with the Thieves Guild. He could be anywhere, as far as we know.
But Kark is down somewhere to the
Oh, yes. Carrick is very much inside those walls.
Thank you.
And that is where we transition. So, hello, the foxy ladies of the night.
Hello.
Has Beth returned?
Yes.
Okay. So, what is your next step?
Slowly murder the DM.
Good luck on that one.
And Julia's gonna try a thing. So, the little owl is going to sort of channel her inner regalness, and sort of slowly make her way over towards where the ladies are. Do the sort of very traditional elven bow greeting thing, and look at Lady Eveline Vance, and go, you are Lady Eveline Vance, are you not?
She kind of looks to you and a little sideways at your little sister has followed you, correct? Aska, you followed Andulia?
The fuzzy fox did indeed follow the little owl.
Interesting outfit, little one.
Rebellious teenagers.
And looks back to Julia. Yes, I am. However, I'm not sure I know your name.
Allow me, please, to introduce myself and my little sister. My name is Little Owl, and this is Fuzzy Fox, and we are from Woodland Teas. Your name, of course, when we arrived in Clear Hill was dropped as a part of a shipping company, are you not?
Well, personally, I am not. My husband, yes. Very much runs it.
Ah, very good then. I just thought I would come and introduce myself to you and say congratulations, of course, on your... She's one of the pregnant ladies, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And say, offer my congratulations, of course, on your upcoming child.
Yes, child number 3. We've been
blessed.
blessed.
Congratulations.
You see, really, I can look over and use... Where did you say you were from?
Oh, I'm from the other continent, Laika. We're just a small brewing tea company looking to expand, of course, here in Clear Hill. We've heard some fabulous things here.
Oh, interesting. Well, you'll have to make sure you have some of your brew just outside Market Square. There's a small little shop. Over it hangs a wine bottle. It is my father's shop. By all means, please bring some of your brew by.
Absolutely, and she sort of leans in and says, I'll be sure to bring something that has the raspberry leaf tea. It is, of course, good for the pains of labor in preparation, you understand.
And she knows. Just our first, but I've heard the stories.
And who is it, Seth, that's talking to me here? That's
That's
Aurelia?
Aurelia Lanzer, yeah.
Okay.
She's the daughter of a noble.
Yep.
You know that her husband is friends with the current spy master.
Gotcha. She turns to the other two and says, pardon my rudeness, but could I inquire as to the two of you? Your names? You're obviously all friends or acquainted with each other.
There is one lady who is quite far along. That's Aline Flay. And the other one is this, Marley Mallory. And she speaks with an accent. The last one speaks with a heavy accent.
Could we place the accent?
Neither of you would have ever heard it before.
I don't mean to pry, but I don't recognise the accent. Where are you from?
Oh. Sorry, I sometimes forget I have that. I am from a small city in Yedra.
What was that, Seth?
I'm from a small city on Yedra. It's called Stormhold.
What's it like there?
Very different than anywhere I've traveled to. I've been to a few places in Leica, and I've been here to Azora. And then, of course, where I'm home, the settlements are much more spread out. Well built and large in size. The wilds rule the continent, and the things there are almost said to be made to kill people.
Oh, that sounds quite dangerous. Is that why you're here in Clear Hill now, I take it?
My family exports, and I've kind of become the an unofficial ambassador.
Oh, very interesting. And you, Miss Aline?
Yes. Oh, what does my I'm from Astaria. I've grown up here. I was born in Steepmore. My family does a vast majority of the trading there. And, well, we've profited, I'll be honest, by some things that I am personally not proud of. But we profited from them.
Oh, sounds positively scandalous. I'll be sure not to, of course, bring it up. But you were about to say, Fuzzy Fox.
Everyone knows.
Then we must be ignorant of these things, because I find myself rather curious, if you don't mind me asking.
My family was in charge 20 years ago of running the camps.
A profitable business indeed, I suppose.
For my father.
Can I insight check her?
Mm-hmm. And then we're going to transition. Can't get a great read on her. From what you're getting, she's not particularly proud of it.
Okay.
As you get the same Asuka. A kind of, the music kind of stops. A kind of, marching of guards comes onto the stage. And, I need to put some of the beer that's sitting behind me into the fridge. So you guys have a few minutes to discuss amongst yourselves as you gather, as we go out of turn order for now.
I'm sorry, did he say talk amongst ourselves? Or...
Are we talking amongst
Yes,
ourselves
we're out
right
of
now?
turn order.
So on a scale of
One
one
to
to
Jon
Jon
Snow.
Snow, on a scale of 1 to Jon Snow before he was revived, how dead are we?
Okay, so
Not
just
as
so
dead
you
as
guys
Roland
know,
was when the king died.
just so you guys know, hold on before we keep going. I have transport via plants prepped and ready to go. So if we need to bug out, everybody needs to get to me quickly, and we will need to find a tree so that we can bamf the hell out.
Does it have to be a tree?
I'm sorry,
Yes,
guys.
it has to
Aska's
be a
got word
tree.
of recall.
It has to be a plant or
Even
creature.
better.
Word of recall.
But that can only take 9 people?
Not even Elliot.
Wait, no, hang on.
Said that we were from Penrith.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people.
Twice.
No, 8 people up to 5 feet from you. You have to be able to touch 8 people. Or
They
they
don't
have
have
to be.
to. They don't have to touch. They just have to be within 5
It's
feet.
you and 5 willing creatures within 5 feet of you.
Oh, 5 willing creatures. That's only 5 people. So
Okay.
that's...
So, as everyone's kind of gathered, you more or less tend to get pushed near one another at this point. I mean, but you're not like all standing in a line or anything like that. You're probably within like 10 feet of one another, each group, kind of just being, scattered in this general area. Because based on where all of you were, you were actually close to one another. You kind of see on an upper level, archers come out at this point as well, standing as well. You kind of notice that who's proficient in Arcana in the party?
Allura is.
Roll me Arcana if you are proficient in Arcana.
I think Michael is. I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
Okay. Allura, you don't pick up on it. However, Michael, you look towards the king, and you notice this faint shimmer. There's some sort of magical protection up there, compared to as the guards are lining up on the stage. And the door kind of opens as Golden Shower and... sorry, not Golden Shower. Dimples and Cuddles would notice the prince kind of come out, flanked by a few individuals. Radwin. Was Allura there before? Was Allura there when they chose not to fight the White Dragon? Michael was, though. So, Michael, you recognize this individual. One of them.
Yeah, Michael recognizes.
I don't know. Allura wasn't part of stuff before the war.
Nope, this is after the war.
Michael was the only there.
Michael and Radwin were there. But who was... I thought Firefly was playing. It was Tenon.
I could have been. I just
Tenon,
don't
Wrath.
remember the names really.
No, we had a group. Tenon, Wrath. It was Tree and Raj. Who
I don't
else?
remember a white dragon.
Oh, it was Lizzie and
Inugo.
Inugo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know. Yeah.
So, you wouldn't recognize this person then. Michael and Radwin, however, you recognize Karn standing on the stage next to the prince.
You cut off.
You recognize Karn standing on the stage, Radwin and Michael.
Michael's going to look at Golden Shower's going to look at each person and communicate telepathically with them and let them know that this is a bad guy. This is the guy we fought in the temple, in a temple.
Okay.
The prince walks
So that goes out. Sorry, that goes out to everybody.
Yep, one by one. He takes the time to
Yeah, one by one.
Okay.
He steps out, and Prince walks forward. You see a woman by his side. One could assume wife or betrothed. You're not sure. To be sure. And he says, well, thank you everyone for coming. Splendid news. And, people are, there's hushed in whispers, and, those around, even passive perceptions, some are whispering, oh, maybe, he's had an heir, blah, blah. The traitor known as Karak has been captured. And he is on his way to be executed here in about 3 days. They have made it past Penrith and over the mountains, and they are currently staying somewhere in Astaria. It has taken us quite a bit of time, but thanks to Karn here, he's finally brought back that blasted traitor. He says, however, I was just informed of other great news. And, he says, please bring them forward. And, Radwin, Bibi, and Mary, you all feel hands on your shoulders. There is simply a look and a nod of, I believe it is time for you to provide that solo performance for the prince, the guard says.
The Siren, still holding on to Death Star and the Cardinal's hand, starts to lead them up toward the stage, keeping a bright smile on her face, like she can't believe that she's in the presence of royalty. And I will let them describe what we're doing. Yeah, because there's a little bit of magic involved. So.
Yeah, you are on stage. What are you doing? You are before the prince, Karn, surrounded by guards. What are you doing?
We are going to be performing a love song.
Okay, so...
He says, what is your group name again?
Destiny's Bards.
Ah, yes. Everyone, please. Destiny's Bards. From Penrith. And, there's some booing and hissing in the crowd. Ah, yes. So, what are all of you doing in my kingdom?
The thing is,
performing.
I am a bard. It is my willing to share music all around. I have actually left Penrith because I didn't like the fact that some people there are being way too nice to me, and I'd rather to be myself and explore and show my music to everyone around me and show them the love of music than just in Penrith.
And Bibi, what race are you?
Where's the call?
The Siren is a wood elf.
You watch him walk by Mary. Karn does have a sheet, so he's gonna roll. Where is his... Oh, he's not a player, so that's why his sheet's not in players.
He might be.
Don't give him the opportunity to bring the bad guys in as players, please. Clarify.
Puppies.
What is your... What was your DC again? Starry? 28, right?
Yep.
Looks, steps in front of Bibby, and I mean, each time he steps in front of you, there's this. The air around you is cold. You get that he is not a man to be trifled with. He looks across Bibby, and then he steps in front of Radwin. He pulls off one of his gloves, putting it under one arm. You see that his hands, it's very white. It's kind of like scarred up. You can see the veins underneath. And he just leans forward into Radwin's face and literally flicks your half-elven ear. Well then. I mean, by the law, Your Highness, we should put him to death, should we not? And the prince nods. Yes, I believe that it'll be a nice present to send to our fair friends to the south. Immediately, like, all of you are grabbed, hands under each arm, and for you guys, for the three of you, it goes black. For everyone else that is there, you watch as each of them poof, 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 vanish out of sight. The three of you, Mary, Bibby, and Radwin, you find yourself outside the Fearless Wolf. Everyone going, that got hot, didn't it?
Well, if you wouldn't have flashed us, we wouldn't have known that we were going into territory that seemed to hate everything. Literally, even music. What kind of people are they?
I don't know, but they don't like the way we looked.
Well, no, I mean, you guys have been here for a few months. I figured you had learned about the area. I didn't figure I'd need to tell you that, there are prejudice up north. He looks to Mary. Well, I mean, at least one of you knew about something. I mean, you are completely disguised as a sun elf, and not a drow. Either way, for your accomplishments, he'll hand you each 150 gold, and say, please rejoin yourselves on the wolf.
I think the others might be in danger, just so you know.
Oh, why do you think I had you guys get clothes? They are all enchanted to somewhat keep you out of danger. As long as you're not in an anti-magic field.
Oh, good thing we looked about that, didn't we? Alright.
I didn't want to give you too much confidence to think you could do whatever you wanted.
Well, thank you. I need cocoa. Yes, cocoa sounds good. And she just kind of stiffly walks into the wolf.
So, on stage, Karn, kind of chuckling, looks, they're likely not here alone. Please begin to search the crowd. You'll understand if we ask you to stay seated. Matter of national security and all. We'll be there one by one. So, you are all relatively close enough. However, you are... put it, that you guys are basically in a group, surrounded by people. What are you doing? There are exits.
Cuddles is just standing there looking calm.
I obviously gotta get out of here.
Aska is gonna word of recall with
smoking cigar.
and with Andy, Elliot, and Michael.
because they're the ones within range.
So you're going to take the only other person who can teleport
and go.
Asuka's not thinking about that right now. She's just getting the fuck out of here.
Okay, that's fine.
Another immediate poof. That's 5 people disappear. Where is you're in your room? So you guys all plummet into Asuka's room.
Clay is asleep in bed. He wakes up. He looks at them. He grunts. He goes back to sleep.
Merlin goes, "Want more here?" He waddles up, taps on the door.
Asuka opens the door, looks at him, and is running to the Nost.
Michael's looking confused as fuck. He doesn't know. He doesn't know how he just got there.
Well, money. He throws it out. He just throws it on Clay. She'll come back for it. The same amount as I gave the last one, which was 150 gold. And Merlin walks back outside. All right. So you were standing there looking calm as hell. You watched them as again. There's like, the guards again. Everyone on high alert at this point. Allura.
Yes.
You feel a kind of, touch on your shoulder.
She turns.
You see Errol there again.
Hello.
Excuse me?
I would assume that you're in a bit of trouble then.
Just a tad bit.
You need to... Is there anyone else here with you? And yeah, I mean, Abner's right there. He's hearing all of this.
Oh,
yes.
crap.
Allura would point out Grunt and Mission.
Alright, stay here and do not move. Kind of moves through. Yeah, the sword obviously showing. Grunt, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
I just slowly turn my head. Because... Which side? Because depending on which way I turn my head, I have only one eye.
We'll say your right shoulder.
So I look over my right shoulder at the guy and I'm like... Or whoever's behind me.
Guard looking man. Don't speak. But you and your friend need to follow me. Understood? And there's almost a knowing look.
I don't respond, I wait for him to move.
He begins to move and places you next to Allura and Abner. He then kind of walks off with a wait motion as they are basically going through and checking everyone. There's Dispel Magic being cast on each and every individual. As they are going through and fuzzling through the crowd. You come to a point where all of you give me a perception check, because you are still trying to find the cues.
All of us?
All of us?
Yeah, you're all there. All 4 of you. Oh, Jesus, people. Doubling that ones.
Yeah.
2 of us got 16.
You've lost him for the moment being. Kind of walks back up to Allura, Abner, Grunt, and Mishimi and goes, "You need to follow me directly. I'm placing you under arrest to get you out of here. Do you understand?"
Cuddles holds out his hands and looks at Dimples to do the same.
Dimples looks at the gesture and mimics.
Immediately, 2 cuffs on each of your hands, as there is him and 2 other men. He looks up. I've got 4 Karn. I'll take them to the cells for you. Karn nods as he's not going too far from the prince at this point. And you guys are ushered out of the room. A bunch of just looks of disgust on people's faces as you pass out through these large doors. You make your way down as you are. He is literally leading you towards the cells. As you get a little bit down there, there is a kind of a... You hear a smash from behind you. And you look as one of the other guards that was behind all the 4 of you, Errol kind of to your side, is absolutely knocked unconscious. The guard in front looks as Errol just puts his sword through him, covering his mouth, and lets him go as he falls dead. He looks to the 4 of you and says, "All right, hands, come on, quick. We gotta be quick about this."
Will our hands or our hands?
Yeah. Yeah. He undoes all your cuffs. So what are you all here for? You see the man, another man walk by as the bartender, Sam Malone, steps out. Yeah, I mean, you're not exactly... You kind of drew a little bit of suspicion. I mean, there's
some short little
guards.
Gentles here, don't know his name. From Penrith. I'm guessing that's where all the others disappeared to. So, if you have any word you want to send back, a letter or anything, best give it to us now.
He pulls out a scroll case. Here. This has nothing to do with your friend, but you should look into this.
What is it?
I hope you're not going to get in too much trouble. I'm guessing we're going to have to hit you now.
Oh, don't worry. Sam here will do the job for you. And hands it.
Okay.
Do you know how to get home from here?
Absolutely no idea, to be honest. Do you have a map?
He laughs. He goes, so then your friends just they have ways to teleport and you don't?
They pretty much just abandoned us, yeah.
Huh, I wonder. He pulls out his sword and goes for Grunt's head as Grunt disappears. Well, that will work. He just starts swinging at all of you as all of you kind of pop out of existence.
Oh no.
Back to outside the Fearless Wolf.
Oh boy.
Oh, thank you. Oh, we're here. Huh. Well, good thing he had magic.
He didn't have magic. He just figured that if maybe he would, maybe if he tried to hit you, you'd also disappear. He completely bullshitted and tried to figure it out.
He just wanted a half-orc. Admit it.
So, you appear back in the room and says, well, that's all of you then.
Grunt holds out the scroll case.
And what is this?
We had help in the castle. He looks at Laura. Did you know him?
Yes.
What was his name?
Aaron? Harold? Harold? Aaron. He was very helpful. He was a bartender too.
He is no bartender, dear. The bartender and Errol are both spies.
Yes, well.
How lovely.
This, you should reach.
He pulls it out. He looks. Ah, they found it then. Interesting. He rolls it back up. He looks at the 4 of you. Oh, something that if they can uncover would be very, very bad for all of us. He looks and goes, well, I hate to say this, but it's going to be a very long night. I hope that each and every one of you are ready for a number of missions.
Well,
Bash just sort of shakes his head quite vigorously. Nope.
it would be a good follow-up to this one.
Merlin looks and speaks in Druidic. Druid, do you not have a tongue?
He
And
remains
Julia
silent.
actually looks over at Besh and says in Druidic, would you like me to explain?
He nods just the once while looking quite like he's just seen death. He does not look happy for camper right now.
And Julia looks to Merlin and says, Besh himself is a druid, like I am, as a matter of fact, exactly like I am. He has opted to silence himself so that he may be able to truly listen to what nature tells him.
Interesting. Well. And he snaps his fingers and goes, if it's not against your, I would say, oath that you have chosen to take. He grabs this out of some, it's like a small black sort of chalkboard. And a solid piece of chalk. In case you need to communicate better, while keeping your silence.
Besh sort of nods and gratefully takes the little chalkboard if it's offered.
Yeah. By the way, it will never run out.
He looks at the chalk. Oh, he grunts.
So then, I would suggest those of you that are going to avenge Moa, stay in the wolf, and as we uncover things, we will continue on.
Before Grunt goes too far, he looks at Merlin and says, they were also talking about a traitor to them who has been recaptured.
Yes, Carrick.
Yeah,
We're waiting on our spy to arrive at the Windy Bear.
He isn't there yet. They say he's 3 days away.
Yes, we've much figured that, but we're waiting on our tracker to arrive, and then we will send a group. And he looks to all of you as he stands up. Is there anything that needs to happen RP-wise out of one shot? Because this one shot is officially called. You learned what you learned. I will get experience done here in a bit. But is there anything that needs to happen RP-wise that we can voice out? Because we do have a little bit of time before we head into the next one-shot if we do not start early.
BB is getting out of that outfit. It's cold.
I am getting on some real man clothes, some manly man clothes, the manliest man clothes I could find.
Bash is out, yo.
Bash is out. Are you also out, Aladar?
Yeah, I'm going to step out. I'm shattered and have an appointment tomorrow, so...
Have a good night, Aladar.
You too. I should be back for the last couple of games, so I'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Night.
Night.
So now I'm wearing a leather jacket.
However, all your clothes are mysteriously female. Because you are Yaha's brother until the end of this.
Also, Sev, I have run out of time here, and I have bought 2 more packs so I could complete this out, but I need to go home.
Go home. I said we are technically done.
And there's an hour before the next one shot starts.
Oh, I can start the next one early.
And just so you know, we had a beautiful music number for our next performance. We were so ready.
Dun, dun,
You
dun.
We were
Yeah.
so ready. We had planned it out so well. All three of us were going to sing for you today, and we were going to completely embarrass ourselves for this, okay? You
mean
missed
You're a
out.
friend.
you didn't think of a way to escape once you realized you blew your cover?
We did.
They did. They were
But
trying
it
to run
didn't
away.
matter. We didn't have a chance.
Well, it didn't matter because Radwin is a half elf and it's going to be revealed anyways.
Well, the point
You could have
point
used a
was,
disguise kit.
well, that was the thing. We were supposed to leave once we realized that we had the problem. And like Mary was already worried because she was a drow. We weren't necessarily thinking about half elves because they didn't know that. But when it came to Brad, we were like, okay, so we know that they have a problem with half elves in general. So we were like, okay, we're gonna run, split up, then we're gonna cast the disguise self spell on themselves, and then just keep going. And BB was just going to hide in dimension doors to get as far away as she possibly
What?
could and hide somewhere.
Wouldn't BB know about the half-elf thing, having lived in Penrith for a while?
She didn't live in Penrith for a while.
She lives in the Emerald. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
that's
BB
BB's from the Emerald Enclave, but she didn't go to Penrith. She stayed with the Wood Elves until recently.
You would know about the North.
Same continent.
Well, out of character, I didn't.
Relax. No one died.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm tired. So, we starting the next one early, or
We are starting the next one early.
The only thing I can think of is Asker is currently furiously knocking on the door of the.
I just realized have been muted this entire time.
Also,
Again?
Sev, really? A cardinal outfit? Really?
Yep. Get on.
Right, Sev, RP wise, Mary has just gone to Misty and reported basically what she saw because she has seen that Rise goes to her after he finishes his missions, and she knows that he also works for Roland, so she's put two and two together.
Do we have a tree or a madfish here? I got a Kaelin and an Epi.
Madfish is still
No,
playing.
Madfish is still playing.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll start with Aska knocking on the Nos door. Just crack, crack, crack.
Did you realize Raph is also still standing there from earlier?
It works. We'll get it all out. As Raph is standing there.
She's
coming out of the
continually knocking on the door until someone answers.
Are you meant to
It's
do
not
it
even
like
rolling first. It's just all of a sudden the door opens. There's a very kind of tired, just woken up. He heard it somehow through the Nost because Roland learned to cast silence on his door and walls, so that he can't hear anything unless he wants to. So you got a parent who's like, you do realize, and he points over your shoulder, Aska, as Andy's walking towards you. Could have just waited for her. She's gonna open the door. You know that, right?
Not really time. They've got Kyrok. He's
know.
going to be executed in
I
3
know.
days.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Would
Found
Raph
out
know?
last night.
Why didn't you tell us?
Because what good would telling you that he's about to be executed do when we are waiting on
We
information? The way things have gone, as far as Roland is concerned, and he's told me, the way things have gone, have not been well. The least people that knew, the least chances that this rescue plan gets screwed up.
Sorry, who's Aska talking to?
You're talking to Perrin.
Her. Okay. Is
He's he's half asleep, by the way. He's only got one eye open. He's kind of wobbling there.
He's a cranky parent.
But we could be doing something.
What can you do north of the wall? Except potentially get yourself
Merlin.
captured.
Merlin just decided to send us up there with no information at all.
Did you ask him any questions?
Yes,
didn't have a chance.
we did.
Did you slap him across the face and say, Merlin, calm down, we don't know anything?
No.
He picked me up and threw me out the door.
You're sleeping at first.
Yes.
He tends to do that. Kooky man.
Oh.
I think he's quite nice.
So where were you?
The palace in Clear.
Andy's there. Andy's there too, so he's like looking, he's like, wait, you were out.
We were at the palace in Clear Hill. You know, the whole camps and stuff.
Yes.
I'm sure you remember.
Yes, I do remember, dear. Quite vividly. My parents being killed in front of me.
I know. And Merlin just sent us there.
He just glares
nothing.
daggers at Merlin. He has his reasons. However, you all made it back, correct?
Just. If Merlin's magic had failed.
Perrin actually laughs. Yeah, okay.
There's a first time for everything.
There is. So, we are waiting on word to the location of Carex. And then we'll select a team and send it.
All I know, sweetheart, is that it is somewhere in Astaria, if that helps narrow things down. She looks at Aska, and then she looks back at Perrin and says, we may actually have more than a few sympathizers in Clear Hill.
Could be a benefit.
I will give some names to Roland for him to look into.
He knows. Well, you adventured again without me?
Are you upset, my love?
No, I mean, I had all the blankets to myself. He just got
Yes,
smiles.
but you didn't have me to keep them warm for you.
Aska tries not to throw up.
The parents like, wait, Raph, what are you doing here?
I came to see Roland about plans about the detentions. I mean, the house for wayward princesses.
First off,
Also,
You're making a detention center for wayward princesses.
No. It's a house. It's a house. It's a secure location where they can't be kidnapped from.
Isn't
Also,
that like half of Penrith?
just to be
I mean,
sure, they have had
do
a habit of
princes count?
disappearing. They have had a habit of disappearing either way.
Is it just for princesses or do princes count too?
Princes haven't been kidnapped yet, and princesses tend to fetch more.
None of the princes have been captured. There's a bunch, and none of them have been kidnapped yet.
I mean, really.
Well, I mean, Tenin's always getting into trouble. So's Taser. I mean, half of Penrith.
Perrin looks to ask and goes. Perrin looks to ask and goes. Why do you think Roland bought them a house?
Because he has far too much money for his own good.
Because then he can put all those royals from those families in a single house. I mean, the whole clan was there.
He still has too much money for his own good.
Raph actually licks his fingers.
Weird. It's weird when Nancy's not around to spend it all.
That's genius.
Have we heard from Miss Nancy?
No.
I've also wanted to talk to Roland about a tax on foreign nobles.
You do realize he doesn't set the tax rates, right?
No, I'm just passing the idea on to him. He has better standing than I do. Just to, ensure their protection, because we have people watching them round the clock, and that costs. And I really think that their families should provide some support. It's only fair.
You realize you're bothering Roland with this, right?
Yeah, it was a bad idea to begin with. Yes. He looks dejected. He kind of starts to walk towards the wolf.